missed the train, Ty. You're up. I mean, I missed sound check, but
No, you didn't.
I missed the beginning.
Really long sound check.
Just
It's extended.
We could
it
just start.
overlapped another band's sound check.
That's right.
We can just start because he doesn't really play that first little bit. Is that rock and roll? We might just have to like
That's harsh,
blow it
man.
out.
That's like whiplash. That's like
Such a good movie.
I remember what happened last time. It was the when we started last time.
and I think your guitar wasn't plugged in.
No. The house music was on.
Oh yes. That's right. It's always something.
We actually just brought the drum kit because it's shiny. It looks nice. No one plays it.
It's shy. Should I just start playing it?
How you going out there, everyone? You all right? Thank you for coming to a live music event in the current climate. Give yourselves a round of applause and shout and scream because you're pretty awesome. You're brave. Well done. We're just going to do an extended intro while we wait for our drummer to arrive. You give it up for Tyson Baird, long-time friend, absolute legend. I am the branch she's bending when the cold wind blows. On the winter sun when you're feeling low. I'm water in the well and I am mud on your feet. I'm a plastic bag blowing down an empty street. Out on the highest hill, I'm a voice in the fall. Yeah, I am the spirit of it all. And I'm so far from home, though I've never left. Yeah, I'm one of a kind, just like all of the rest. But to the storm. I'll be gone. Cause we are hollowed out and our hearts are sore from having too much and then asking for more. Well, it's so hard to remember what it's all about. We were the edge of a fire that's burning out. Thank you so much. Jeez. Can you guys keep putting your hands together for Axe and the Ivory? They're pretty flippin' amazing. I just spent the last 6 months of last year traveling around the country, the western half where you can still play shows. And I went to so many beautiful places and met so many wonderful people. But it's just so Adelaide to come back, play a venue like this, see people play for the first time that I, just blow my mind. I could listen to them play for another hour, You got such... I'm just going to keep talking about them. I think it's not just the tight harmonies and the beautiful songwriting, but I think what really sets this part of the world apart is artists that write and sing with heart, and I think those guys nail it. So thanks, Axe and the Ivory. They're sick. This is a song about the last conversation I had with a good friend. The sun is almost gone, and the stars are coming out inside my mind, and I am nearly home, and I am not the last one of my kind, 'cause we read all the signs, but in the end we found it on our own. We knew we had arrived when our hearts were full and our minds were blown. So breathe in now and let me go, then hold it out in that ancient flow. As the night rolls in, you won't see me turn my back and run, 'cause though the body bleeds, the spirit believes that a light will come. And we know it's buried deep, and it's covered in the darkness of our soul. It's buried like a seed that just has to die before it grows. So breathe in now and let me go, and hold it out in an ancient flow. Yeah, breathe. I've been on the road for 6 months and we haven't actually figured out how to finish very many of our songs. So you guys can move in closer if you like. Although I got a feeling some of you have been to my shows before and you know how much I spit in the first couple of meters. I'm very sorry about that. I could sing with a mask on. So, yeah. Man, what a beautiful place. You guys are such a intensely reverent crowd, man. It's feel free to just yell out swear words. That'd make me feel like I'm in Karratha again. Most requested song of the tour was Eagle Rock.
Did you write it?
This is a song about how sometimes strangers you meet can leave a pretty lasting impact on you, particularly strangers you meet when you're busking. Well, I met God down at the rough end of town. He was a 10-year-old boy with a cigarette in his hand. And I knew he was wise by that look in his eyes. He said, I don't know where my dad is, but my mom has died. And it's a crazy old world, and I'm just playing my part. So give him nothing but a song, but I sing it with all my heart. Give him nothing but a song, just sing it with all my heart. He came back as in a woman who was worn out and wild as the night. She said, they're coming for me, but I won't go without a fight. And life's never been easy, and I've known that from the start. So give her nothing but a song, but I sing it with all my heart. Give her nothing but a song, but I sing it with all my heart. When I saw him again, he was an old man with his back against the wall. But his smile was wide, like he had nothing to hide. Oh. He said, you remind me of me when I was 16, and can you play me something but Bruce Springsteen? I said, oh, I'm on fire. You gave him nothing but a song, but sing it with all my heart. You give him nothing but a song, sing it with all my heart. Thank you. All right. So this next song is a song I wrote about the time that I tried to catch a freight train to Melbourne when I was 16. But it ended up being a song for all the lost boys out there and girls who aren't lost because they don't want to grow up, but they're just lost because they don't want to, lose their sense of adventure and wonder. It's a song called Brothers, Hold On. We were walking in the night when we saw the freight cars on the tracks. And when we climbed up on the side of them, we had the cold steel at our backs. When the whole thing started moving out, we let the warm wind pull our sleeves. But as we rode on past the last house, we threw ourselves down in the leaves. And if I could travel back there somehow, before that moment had gone, I would whisper through the starlight, brothers, hold on. Skimming out across the water with that ocean in our hand. The dark clouds building up in front of us. We were breathing wide, and the sky was full of turn that boat around. And if I could travel back there somehow, before that moment had gone, I would call out through the falling rain. And brothers, hold on. Brothers, hold on. You were sitting in your bedroom with a barrel in your hand. You were shaking in the lamplight. I'm just a boy without a plan. And you were steaming up the windows, oh, 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 oh. 'Cause you were breathing through the pain of being caught between a wild storm and a runaway train. My brother, hold on. My brothers, hold on. Thank you so much. Oh man, you guys going all right out there? Okay. You're very attentive. That's lovely. Good creepy. Right, this next song is about it's about feeling grateful for what you have, which I very sometimes am. Do you want a long rambling story about this song, or do you just want me to play it? No, long rambling. They asked for it. It's good. The band's pretty keen for me to play it. So a few years ago, I was hanging out with a friend of mine who shall remain nameless because he's super famous, and I'll seem like a name-dropping dickhead if I say his name. Anyway, we were over at the entertainment centre, sitting in the green room, and we were drinking. I remember we were drinking scotch and eating Tim Tams and sushi, which is apparently what you do in the green room of the entertainment centre. And I was trying to pretend that, you know, I'm in those kind of places all the time, which I'm not. And this dear friend of mine had just played to a couple of thousand people who were, you know, screaming his name and stomping their feet and all that kind of stuff. And we got to chatting, and he was sort of telling me, he goes, Tim, you know, it looks really good, but I'm the loneliest person I know, because I just live in airports and aeroplanes pre-COVID. Hotel rooms. I don't have any friends and don't have a girlfriend. It's really tough. And I was looking at him going, I don't know how tough it is, mate. And I said, listen, I got 3 kids, so, you know, I'm actually the opposite of lonely. I get up in the morning at 6 o'clock and I have time to myself never, and sort of had a bit of a whinge to each other for a bit, and then we realised we're both really, really friggin' lucky and we should be grateful for what we got. So this is a song about that. Once I was a dreamer, once I was a drone. Once I thought I could do this on my own. There's a secret that I never keep, there's this truth I never tell. But I'm living like I mean it, and I think I'm doing well. I've had a fire in my lungs, I've had my back against the wall. I've had reason for having no reason at all. I light cigarettes out in the wind just to remember the smell. It's been 10 years now since I blew it out, and I think I'm doing well. It's been 10 years now since I blew it out, and I think I'm doing well. And there were times I should have held on, times I should have let it go. But there were more times that I really didn't know. And now there's so much that I can't fight, there's more that I won't say. My Yeah, my heart has found a hand to hold, and I think I'm doing I've lost count of the people I've lost and the ones that I have found. But I've learned that it's love that makes this mad place go round. It's in the faces of my little boys, it's in the eyes of my little girl. And if we've only got each other, I think we're doing well. If we've only got each other, I think we're doing well. Dave Thompson on the keys, everyone. Thank you.
That's jazz. That's what that is. Is everyone awake? You paying attention? I thought if everyone laughs, then they're paying attention.
Yeah,
So it's
man.
good, right?
Thank you. Appreciate it.
So
Brilliant.
This next song I wrote very recently. So you are the first people, I think, maybe to hear it, apart from the people that love me and know me. And I actually had to. I'm going to give you some boring guitar tech, but I did this weird thing with a capo, and I didn't have a capo that worked, so I had to like saw it off this week to make it work on stage. So I don't know. I think it's a new technique. We'll see. But anyway, not a super interesting story, Tim. Note to self. I played a lot of gigs, right, where people were fairly pissed for most of the time. It didn't really matter what I said. Anyway, this is a song, I did travel around this country, and it was the most beautiful experience I've had in a very long time, and went to some phenomenal places and stood under that big blue sky, and yeah, and it was incredible. But the most unexpected thing was that living in a tiny very old caravan with 5 people, and it's properly small. What I didn't sort of see coming was that I was going to fall more deeply in love with my family, and particularly my wife. So that's nice and heartfelt. Anyway, this is a song about that. So it's really a song for everyone out there who, I don't know, you're still in love with someone after a really long time. If you're here and you just met someone, the song's not really for you. So I taught the band on Monday night this song, so we'll see if they were paying attention. I think I start it, don't I? Yeah. Well, this road is so long, feels like we'll never arrive. Sometimes we forget that this is just being alive. With my hands on the wheel and your hand on my thigh, wherever we're going, I am the luckiest guy. We plan like we mean it, but we dream like we don't. we probably won't. So we say what we want, and then we say what we need, and we laugh at the space in between. When it all grows dark, my days are through, I know that life was a road worth taking, and love was knowing Emma Luke on Fiddle, thanks everyone. Fall in love with the sky and the light on the trees. There's smoke in our eyes, and there's ash on our knees, and we'll dance in our kitchen. I love when the dishes are clean. Sing our stories out like we know what they mean. And we'll watch the world turning and the light fading slow, like the spirits are leaving with nowhere to go. But the gold in these pages stops the flame going out. So you read to me softly, 'cause this moment is ours. When it all goes dark, my days are through, well, I know that life was a road worth taking, and love was knowing you. And it all grows dark, our days are through, we'll know that life was a road worth taking, and love was knowing you. And love was knowing you. And love was knowing you. Thank you so much, man. That was really nice. Okay, now you're really, really quiet, and that's Eagle Rock. I really don't know what you got to do, like to watch someone play sad folk music and then ask them to play Eagle Rock. I'm gonna play you a. Oh no, it's a different song. I thought it was a different. Right, we're gonna play you a song called "There Is a Light."
You wrote the sentence.
I wrote the sound list. I wrote this song on the north coast of New Zealand, driving home through a storm which turned out to be the tail end of Cyclone Debbie. And this song sort of just came to me as the rain was pounding against the windscreen, and I didn't really know what the guitar was going to sound like, but I knew what I wanted the words to sound like, and this is it. It's not recorded anywhere, but I do have a bunch of albums. Man, my tuning banter has not got any better after 30,000 Ks on the road. I'm very sorry. There we go. I'm getting there. I'm making progress up here, I promise. There is a fire up in the ceiling. It might destroy this, but just be a feeling. There's a storm on the horizon. It's coming right for us. We can't keep our eyes on. Rain comes down and pours through your window and fills all the dark and empties it out so see the trees bending sideways and the flashing of the light. Everything's everything's it's alright. It's alright. Should we do this one acoustic? Should we do this one acoustic? The Grow Old Together. Because you guys are being so lovely and attentive, we might do this one acoustically, if that's cool. Is that all right? We'll try and keep our social distance. It does mean that Ty won't really play. So can you guys give a round of applause to Tyson Baird? What a legend. He's going to play the song after. The cops were here earlier, and I think we might have broken a few COVID rules then, just a bit.
I mean, who knows what the COVID rules are? At the moment, so
Yeah.
could have been.
I think you're all actually okay as long as you've got a glockenspiel.
Read the fine print. Yeah. Is anyone else drinking the white milk stout? Coffee stout? It's excellent. If you haven't tried it, brilliant.
Another one. Yeah, cool.
Did you not try that?
I didn't. Dave told me to try it, and I haven't tried it. I thought it was just too much of a gamble. I've gone for a stout on a pretty hot day. Alright, this is a song called Bigger Things. It's one of the first songs I wrote way too long ago. Be the blue sky, be the storm, be the disaster left when it's gone. Be the light and be the dark, be the quenching of that spark. Be my heart, be my mind, be everything that I leave behind. 'Cause bigger things. Be my reason and be my faith. Be my nightmares as I lie awake. Be the wise man, be the fool. Be my answer, be my be what I know, be what I knew. Be my uncertainty, my questions too. 'Cause bigger things than be the ocean, be the sand. Be everything I don't understand. Be the sunshine, be the rain. Be my healing and my pain. Be my good times, be my grief. Be my deep breaths when there's no relief. Cheers. Thank you so much. It's been a real pleasure to play for you guys tonight. Hey, I'm just going to play you one more song. At some point, one of my capers fell off. Legend. Thanks, man. All right, this is going to be our last song. My name's Tim Moore. More importantly, this is Emma Luca, Tyson Baird, and Dave Thompson. Total legends. You guys have been really great. Thank you for coming out. Thanks for supporting us and supporting Axe and the Ivory, and especially for the Weedy, supporting these guys. It's a real tough time for anyone in this industry at the moment. So yeah, it means a lot that your smiling, strangely silent faces are here. So thank you so much. This last song is called We Went Out, and I thought it's a bit of a topical one. It's about going out and trying to, I don't know, I've been going out to music my entire life, I think, and I've been playing in bands or just watching bands. And there's something magical sometimes at a show, you know, and it's pretty hard to explain. But it's often when I'm in the audience and, I don't know, just something, it all fits together, and it's like there's some magic thing that makes live music better than Netflix and better than just about anything else. So it's a song about that. Thank you guys so much. Like a good thing gone, like the fog that lifts the dawn, like two bodies leaning close, just keeping warm. It was a nameless feeling that pulled us through the door when we went out. We went out. We went out. And the reasons we came were not the reasons that we stayed, but our eyes were closed the moment that everything changed. With the melody sweet and the words running deep in our veins. Oh, we went out. We went out. We went out. We were singing la da da, la da So we held our glasses up. We listened in the dark to the sound of somebody singing right out of their heart, like the world was a whole and we were all beautiful parts. Yeah, we went out. Oh, we went out. Singing lie, die, die. Singing lie, die, die. Singing lie, die, die. Thank you so much. You guys have been really awesome. See you next time.
Love Shack.
Do we have one more?
No, do we have one?
That's I've been away for 6 months, so that's kind of all we've practiced on Monday night in our band. I can play until you go to sleep because I've been doing 6-hour shows in country towns. Do you really want one more? You can give it a go, or you can. It's your choice. These guys, I don't know these songs, so we'll just see how we go. All right, they might. So I had quite a big birthday when I was out on the road, and there's nothing like a big birthday to get you thinking about your life choices. And when the entirety of your possessions are a shitty old caravan and a car that's falling apart, you really start to think seriously about what you've done in your life. But I was sitting on this beach called 80 Mile Beach, and it's literally 80 miles of beach, and they have these 14-meter tides. So it's kilometers of like mirror sand at the end of the day. And I was sitting there with my beautiful family and these beautiful people we'd been traveling with for a while, and I just went, man, I am ridiculously lucky. And so I wrote this song. I actually wrote it up here. Is it F sharp? Hang on, I better tell these guys what key it's in. I'm super professional. That's going well. I can't even tell you what I think. I don't even know what key it's in, guys. Maybe C sharp. This is like the most, I don't know, ask for an encore, the energy's really building, and then Tim sounds a weird story and retunes his guitar 4 times. It's good. I might put some people offside, but I fucking hate that song.
Oh, I turned my keyboard off.
Go to bed when the sun goes down. Way with the first light on my face. Feel the fire on my feet again. Let the wind blow through my skin. I've never been this far west before, and never had my ankles in the Indian Ocean. So bend the horizon across my eyes. I haven't seen any clouds since the start of July. But this isn't what we planned, but it's what we want, 'cause we don't know what we have until it's gone. And I didn't know how much I needed the sun shining on my chest. this beautiful. Oh, could be this beautiful. Thank you. That was tighter than all the other songs. Thank you guys so much.
Thanks so much for